It definitely feels like a flathead. Hey, good morning, folks. Brad Cross here, BJC Outdoors. We're down on Tennessee River today, man. Fishing in some flooded conditions again. The only good thing about this one is big fish season starts today. We got a lot of rain the other night, the storms, and they've actually got the floodgates open. The river's full of poo, and the water temp is 65 degrees. So there ain't a better condition in my area, man, than to have that, because normally we don't get that in the spring. Which this will be the last time that the water's running like this for this year anyway, as far as the spring. And then we go into summer, and of course we don't get much rain here at all then, but kind of crazy, man. My nose is running out here. It's 28 degrees. Yesterday it was about 70. Today it's supposed to be 70. It was 28 this morning. We had highs of 85 last week. The lows was 65, 70. I mean, it's just Alabama for you, man. We got the most inconsistent weather that I've ever known of, and sometimes it can mess things up. Really, it just prolongs the things that need to take place, you know, in the spring, and as far as the spawn and stuff like that, you know, because you get a cold front come through like this, a major one. You know, it's not going to completely shut everything down, but it just backs it up. And it may back it up a week or two, or it can just back it up a couple days. You just don't never know. Anyway, we're using skipjack today. I got some big old frozen fresh skipjack, and we're fishing in about 14 foot of water. I'm down below a dam here, and I fished here before. I've done a couple videos here not long ago. But I wanted to come up here and do this because I know this probably won't last but a couple of days because the river's full. They don't have to, you know, just rush a lot of water out of the river system because they're trying to fill everything up anyway. So I knew it wouldn't last long, so I wanted to get down here and try it. So this is where we are, and that's what we're going to do. So y'all stay tuned. Hope we can get us a big one. Pretty rough out here, man, when they got the floodgates open. Definitely ain't no nice, calm, sit still deal out here. I know the fish are moving up shallow, and they're going to start moving up river, you know, because that's the shallowest water on the lake on Tennessee Rivers, you know, the upper end, and they make that rush, and fishing gets good, and most of the time it stays good. You know, once it starts, it's on. I'm excited about it, man. It's been a crazy, aggravating spring. I know that. Very unpredictable weather. It's cold and warm. We didn't get as much water this year, or rain, as we normally do. So that kind of, you know, changed normal predictions and normal plans. Like I said, I just had to come fish this one more time because this will be the end of it for this year. If we don't get enough rain in the late spring and summer for them to cut the floodgates on, and but I know what lives here, and I know what can move up here, so definitely a good place to catch a big one. I can't fish the areas that I normally fish up here because it's too rough. That's where I went to this morning, but there's some 6-8 foot rollers up there, and they're not constant rollers. They're the kind that'll pop up on you, so it makes it a little dangerous to even sit up there and try it. And if I had my choice, you know, with what's going on right now with the Tennessee River, I really can't. But I would be pulling planer boards right now because, man, that's the way to catch a lot of fish and catch some good fish, and cover a lot of water because they are so scattered right now because of the, you know, pre-spawn, of course. But they're running way over 100,000 CFS to the dam, and the areas that I like to pull planer boards, you can't pull them when it's that strong. But we're locked and loaded. We're gonna kick back and see what happens. Our first bite on that one right there. Normally they don't play around this time of year. When they get it, they go. He popped it real hard, but I'm using that, you know, it's fresh, but it's frozen. And that cold bait, man, I'm telling you that it will affect them on the anchor. Now, if you're dragging baits, you're moving, it's a reaction bite. I have no issues dragging frozen bait, you know, even in the summertime. When the water temp's 90 degrees, I still catch fish on frozen. But when you're set up on anchor, those fish have time to come up, touch that bait, and they sense that cold. Sometimes it don't matter, but a lot of times you'll get short strikes or want to just knock the crap out of it, or even grab it and take off, pull and drag, and then drop it. And I think it's because they feel that cold on their tooth patch, you know, in their mouth. They know it's not right. You know, they eat bait all the time, so to pick up a piece that's got ice on it, I think that's the deal. So, I've had people ask me, do I do good on frozen bait? I do, but only in water below 55. Now that's what I got today, and you know, and I got full confidence in it. But I know I'm gonna get some bites that are gonna be short, and I'm gonna have some fish to pick it up and drop it. So as long as you expect that, it ain't too bad. But you know, the longer that bait sits there, the warmer it gets. You know, it gets closer to the water temp. But like I said, if I have had an option to have fresh caught bait, then that's exactly what I'd have. But and like I said, we was planning on dragging. I'd be dragging right now. You know, this is when that starts for me, because that's when you know you put a lot of fish in a boat dragging. But and on a reaction bite, they don't have time to play around. They either got to eat it or it's gonna get away from them. They're no different than us. You know, if you put a TV dinner in the microwave, dinger goes off, it says 4 minutes, you pull it out, still got ice in it, you're gonna put it back in there. It's kind of the same thing, man. Nobody wants to eat anything frozen. I think I got one swimming with this one right here. He had it. I don't know what happened to it. Just dropped it. He pulled it down like a big fish. And then it just went flat. So I guess that's when he dropped it, but I thought he was swimming up river with it. Oh, I thought that was a little channel cat. He was just sitting there, I'm talking about just peck. Which it could have been. This one could have come up, took it away from him. I ain't gonna say for certain, but I know what this feels like. It feels like a flathead. Whatever it is, it's a pretty good fish. buddy. You need to go on the side of my net some. If you will. It'd be nice. Yeah, that's a good fish right there, yo. Sure is. It's been getting pecked on for 15 minutes. I'd almost decided to about to get ready to move. It definitely feels like a flathead. Oh. That's what I come over here for. Yeah, like, definitely feels like one. If you notice, there ain't no head shake or nothing. It's just all just straight hard swimming. I have been fooled before, you know, think I had on a big flathead and it ended up being a blue. He definitely in control. That's a good fish though. Yep, big old flathead. Big old flathead. That's a good one right there, man. Come on in here, big boy. Yeah. Man, thank you, Lord. That's why I come over here, folks. Thank you, Lord. That's a good one right there. That is a good one. Yeah, man, come on in here, big boy. Yes, sir. That is a monster. I mean, a monster of a flathead. Told you it was big fish season. I seen that current was hitting this bank over here. It's not set up exactly right for where I catch my blues. I thought, man, I'm gonna go over and see if I can get on a big flathead. And there he is. All right, folks. I normally don't weigh fish, but these big flathead like this, I will. I mean, my PB is 50. I don't think he's gonna break my PB, but I'm definitely gonna weigh him and see. He's gonna be close, but I don't think he will. PB 50. $48.4. 48.4. He's probably around 46 pounds. That's a dang good one though. I mean, a good one. Thank you, Lord. All right, folks, I want y'all look at this big old rascal. That's a monster right there, man. Big old flathead. That's what we came here for, man. Oh yeah. Well, buddy, I sure do appreciate you, man. You just don't know. Got another hitting back here. I appreciate you, buddy. You are the man. Folks, I tell you what, that right there is awesome now. That was awesome. Come down here for a flathead and catch a monster like this. I backed up just a little bit because where he come from, it's kind of like it comes up right here, and it's kind of like a trough runs right down through here, and that's where he come out of. So I backed up just a little bit. We're gonna see if we can get another one, man. Hey, if you catch one like it, you can't be in no hurry to leave for sure. All right, folks. We've anchored up several places out here. Like I said, the places that I normally fish, the current's not set up just right for it. They've only got 2 full gates open. Well, it's 5 gates in each unit. They've got 2 full ones open and a half of one. It's not got the current set up just right for the areas I want to fish. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull out here and try to do a little bumping, man. Like I said, this current's gonna eventually shut down. And this may be my last time to do any bumping. So I'm gonna go out here and enjoy it while I can and see what we can do. So y'all stay tuned for that. All right, folks, we're finna move out here and try to do some bumping, man. They've only got two full units on, which is 5 gates per unit, and they got a half of one on. They don't really have the current set up for the places that I want to set up on. I've got a lot of bites, nothing major, other than that flathead. But I'm gonna pull up here and try to do some bumping, man. But this current, when this current here is over with, on this side, as far as the floodgates, there won't be any more bumping over here this year. Now you can still bump the current, turbine side, but this side over here is the side I like, and we're gonna take advantage of it while we can. So y'all stay tuned. Folks, I was trying to get my net, get my net ready. I put it up when I went and checked my bluegill shell cracker hole. And this one here didn't give me time to get my net ready. He ain't no big fish. I don't even need a net for him, but we'll sure take him. He ain't hooked good. Yeah, you hooked all right. Boy, he's still there. All right, folks. First bumping of the day. Got that on bluegill. Now I get my net ready. Slacking, people. I put my net up when I went down to my bluegill hole, and forgot to put it back out. Which it was a waste of time. I did get a couple for bait, but I should have just stayed up here. But I had to check it, man. I missed that last year when the first spawn shell cracker and bluegill. I love catching them things, man. And I missed it last year. I said I wasn't gonna do that no more. But they're not there right now, so I didn't miss nothing no way. I apologize for the sun in the camera, folks. That's all I can do down here. They cut all the floodgates off. I think that's one reason the fishing was kind of jacked up, because they had been cutting them off. They had a bunch of them on yesterday. They had been pushing a bunch of water through, and then all of a sudden cut it off. It definitely affects the fish. Oh man, I had him. Did he get my bait? He did, he did, he did. It's alright, at least we're getting bit, man. This thing's got a lot of resistance on it. I don't know if it's the way I hooked that bait or what, but it's got a lot of resistance on it. Oh man. If I catch him and not miss him, we done had several fish in the boat. I think he got my bait. He did. I see why my hook's dull. My hook's dull. Got hung a while ago and I guess the hook got in there. Whatever I was hung in. Oh, there he is. Oh, that might be a better one there, folks. Hard tail in this current. I don't think it's no big fish. I think he's maybe a little better than that other one. Folks, they follow me everywhere I go. No gas for goo again. I'll tell you what. Y'all have been terrorizing me here lately. No gas for goo. They I ain't never had no trouble with them things eating skipjack. And the other day, I went to one of my good areas and caught one on skipjack. So I'm like, man. So I don't think it's nothing that they don't eat, to be honest with you. I know for a fact they key on shad big time. There we go. There we go. He ain't no big fish. They all been about, maybe even smaller, I ain't sure. Yeah, he's smaller than the other one. I found that perfect drift. Well, you barely hooked. Barely. Oh. Well, y'all seen him, folks. I had him in the boat when he fell out of the boat. Yeah, I found that perfect spot, the perfect drift, and that's the first bite, first fish I caught on it, which I hadn't drifted 50 yards, but oh, there may be a reason. Oh, golly, there's some fish down through here. If I can keep it on bottom, that's the problem I'm having. It's real strong current up here, and running this big motor just a little different than it is with the trolling motor. It's better for me because I ain't got to run up there and let the trolling motor up every time I get ready to move. So it kind of works out for me being by myself. Like I said, that's how my dad and them used to do it when I was a kid. And it worked then, you know. Of course, they wasn't after any big fish. They was trying to feed the family. They was trying to feed everybody's family. Folks, I do apologize about that sun because I know it's rough. If y'all still even watching this video, because it's definitely rough on me. I'm gonna have to put my shades on in a minute. I'll be completely torched after this trip. Trying to keep my face and my ears covered up. Because I'm looking right in that sun and that water's beaming right in my face. I guess, you know, I hope this helps some of y'all that's got that don't have spot lock and you know, remote trolling motor. You know, you can always do this with your big motor, even with a steering wheel. You know, it's a little more difficult with a steering wheel, I'm sure, but it can be done. My weight and my motor is sitting there idling. I got it in gear idling. It's the perfect speed. It don't last long, about 50, 75 yards, and it gets all out of whack again. I caught that one and got another bite through here a while ago, so if I can hit the same track every time, probably catch a fish every time, or at least get bit. The only thing bad when they hit and you miss them, or they miss the bait, whatever, they're not gonna come back and get it. Because, you know, by the time you realize you missed them, or they don't get it, you've already 20 foot down behind them. So there we go, folks. Man, he hit, started upstream. Caught me off guard. Oh, he may be a little better. He's coming upstream. It's always a good sign. Oh yeah, he's a little better. He's a little better for sure. I think. No, he ain't no better. A big old I about had enough of y'all. They getting worse than the channel cat when it comes to eating out of bait. I've you know, if ain't nothing biting, I'll fish for whatever. But when I know something else is biting, I'd rather them to stay away. But it is a fish. I ain't complaining. I just thought I had a catfish. Hit like a good one, man. I mean, that wasn't no big drum either. That joker hit and was staying down like a pretty good sized catfish. And he did hit skipjack. Oh, there we go. Oh, golly. That's a catfish. That's a catfish. I barely did get it back out. Better be a catfish. Yeah, old blue there. Old blue. Man, he hit as soon as I got it down. You ain't even got a big enough mouth to eat what I just throwed out there. You just knocked it off. You got a mouth like a channel cat. Another old blue, folks. We ain't catching nothing big, but we are adding some fish to the day, because I said they messing with this current like they did it. Would have been almost impossible for an anchor and do another anchor and get bit, because these things move so much. And was still running my mouth about that drum when he hit. You got productive parts of the day and dead parts of the day, and the best part to me doing this, from what I've seen, is in the evening. I tried it in the morning. I caught a few, but not nothing like you do in the evening. Only thing here is the blame sun's in your face the whole time. Oh, golly, God, man. They eating, folks. Here I am about out of bait. Bad doing these, man. They all feel like fun. Come in here, big boy. That's what I'm talking about. We had to knock my bait off, but I do have one more piece. Another nice little blue. Thank you, buddy. Get that other piece on there and we'll see if we can catch him on this reel. I apologize if y'all not hearing me. I forgot I don't have my mic on. My battery died on my mic, so I was charging it. I don't know what all I just said, but if I don't remember it, it wasn't important no way. It's hard to go from one extreme to another, folks. When you got a mic on, then you take it off. It's hard to break that routine. Kind of like me when I had it. When I first started wearing the mic, I was still walking up to the camera hollering at it. It's hard to break them old habits. It's probably charged now, but this is my last drift. I'm not going to get all that stuff back out. Like I said, don't ever underestimate the bumping. It is a way to put a lot of fish in the boat. Or some fish, some days a lot of fish. And there's some days you can catch some big ones. Alright folks, we're finna wrap this one up, man. Had old guard come through. I think it was a guard and jerked my bait off, and that's all I got. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here, man, and get things tidied up for tomorrow's trip. I'll probably be doing a bank trip tomorrow. The wind's supposed to be crazy, blowing up the river, so I probably won't be able to fish out of the boat, but that's fine with me. I love bank fishing anyway. But anyway, man, I don't know how many of y'all made it to the end, but I know that sun's been rough, man. I know it's been rough on me, shining in my face all evening, but I appreciate the ones that did. And like I said, I hope y'all learned something today, man. We did catch that Mongo flathead, and that was a blessing, man. I hadn't caught one like that since last fall, and I'm thankful, man. I'm learning these things, learning where they hang out and stuff, and it was a blessing to catch out for sure. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, quit rambling. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See you then. God bless you.